Hey everyone, welcome back to another review. It's a new year. I hope you had a great holiday. I hope you spent it with your significant other or your family. I know we couldn't be with our friends, we couldn't be with people that we love because of 2020 generally being a horrible year. Let's be honest, for every one of us, but it's done. Personally, I had to video call my family in Greece while New Year was changing. We did a lot of stuff this year that we wouldn't think that we would ever do, but that's how life is. We adapt, we evolve, we stay strong, we stay healthy, and we move on. There's a new start and a new beginning, and I welcome you back to this channel, to this little project, so you can hang out with me and check a gem of a perfume. It's a review I really was holding back on doing because this is my favorite scent of all time. And I know I said it before for other perfumes. Like, this is my favorite scent for winter. This is my favorite scent for this situation. This is my signature scent. This is the scent that when I wear, people who know me, when they smell it in the air before they see me, they know it's me. That's what a signature scent is. It's you. It's you in a scent form. But enough with that. Let's go right into it. We're talking about Terre Hermes EDT. Now, I'm gonna talk more about the EDT version as it's the version that I associate with all those images in my head and all those events that happen in my life that made this my signature scent. I also own the EDP version, EDP, and I'm gonna compare them a little bit, but stick with me a little bit with the EDT because it's worth the trouble of seeing this video. Now, again, I know it's not a hidden perfume. You know about this perfume, right? You've heard about this perfume, you've read about this perfume, you saw people talk about this perfume. But whenever I went online, whenever I read a review, I saw two camps of people. Camp A saying this is an older gentleman's scent, very classy, a very well mixed DNA of scents, very interesting, very unique. And you have the other camp B, that says this is a little bit dated, a little bit too older gentleman type. It's still very good, but they can't recommend it easily to people because it is polarizing, but not like other perfumes that are polarizing. It's polarizing in a unique way. Everything about this is unique. So let's get right into it. First, let's talk about what's inside. We have grapefruit, we have orange, we have gunflint, we have flint, peppers, pink peppercorn, geranium leaves, patchouli, bays, rose, atlas, cedarwood, vetiver, and gum benzoin. What about the smell, right? That's the important stuff. What about the smell? Well, first, let's do a little bit of tester strip. Let's do a little bit on my wrist. First things first, guys. When you hit this, bam, you're gonna go orange, grass, it's very there. The gunpowder, it's there, spicing it up. But like I said, beyond the ingredients, it gives you this. It gives you this grassy forest. The grass is wet. The vetiver has this wet feel to it. Wet grass. It has this woody background. So again, this forest image comes into my mind. And of course the orange is prominent above you. It's easy for me to paint this picture of this rainy day in a forest, wet grass, cold air, orange trees around you. Okay, well, where do I stand between these two camps, right? And I will go back to this as it dries down on my skin. Do I agree with camp A? Do I agree with camp B? Well, obviously, I love this perfume. Like I said, it's my signature scent. But again, I don't agree with a lot of the motions and what they say about this perfume. Now, if I like the imagination, if I like the colors and the images that I get when I smell a scent, sure, I would agree. It's an older gentleman scent. It's well mixed. It's very classy. But simply, when I smell it, I get a lot more. I get a lot of sexiness. A lot of you are gonna say, what? Sexy what? Are you gonna suggest it's a club scent? No. When you say sexy, and that's the lack of imagination when it comes to perfumes nowadays with people. When you say sexy, you don't necessarily have to mean club scent. Sometimes sexy is classy. Sometimes less, it's more. Guys, follow me here. You see a woman. She's dressed very, very sharp, very nice, elegant. Of course, it looks beautiful. Because in order to wear those type of beautiful clothes, you put some effort, right? You make yourself beautiful that day. Your hair, your face, the way you talk, you walk. You feel good, you're gonna be good. You're gonna talk good, you're gonna walk good. Of course it looks sexy. Does it look classy? Yes. Is it sexy? Yes. Ladies, you see a guy, one guy, just casual clothes, his club clothes, and one guy in a really, really nice dress shirt. Really sharp, well-dressed guy. Both of them, depending your taste, could look good. So that's what I'm talking about. Sexy. Depends on how you see it. To me, this is sexy. Why? Does this have this older classy feel to it? Yes, I'm not gonna lie. It's very classy. You're gonna wear it in classy situations. Dinner. Maybe with a drink. Not in a club, not with your friends, not with your family, not for coffee. You have to have a nice dress shirt, nice coat. It's a classy scent, absolutely. But where does it become to go to the little bit sexier side? I'll tell you why. It has this duality that I love. It has this duality, and what I mean with that, it combines two worlds. And that's the best thing that this perfume does. A lot of perfumes try to combine two different situations, two different of people into one. Sometimes they fail, sometimes they do it not that great. Then this one does it amazingly. It combines the classy, a little bit more sophisticated side of you with a little bit of sexy, a little bit of outgoing, a little bit of color, and it combines it perfectly. Now, if you like analogies, if you like images, if you're like me, when you smell something, you see stuff. You see yourself in situations or past situations you had, and you understand what it tries to do. If you're like that, it's simple. Like I said, rainy forest with orange trees and the spiciness of the vetiver of the ground, of the wet ground grass. Now, the orange, it's amazing, and it's different than other perfumes because it's not your typical orange scent. It's like the orange fell from the tree all the way down to the wet grass, rolled in the mud. Now you pick it up and you smell it, and you smell the orange peel. It has this dirtiness in it. It has this grainy, grassy feel to it. You know, it's an orange filled with mud and grass, and you would say, how is this sexy? Again, sexy is subjective. Depends what you feel like it's sexy. To me, this dirtiness, this earthy sexiness is so unique. How many times have you smelled a perfume and went, this orange is amazing, so unique, Have you smelled before this scent that reminds you of the orange rolled in mud and rain and grass? And it's all over your clothes because somehow you ended up on the ground in that forest. And I'm going somewhere with this, and it's gonna make a lot of people uncomfortable. So when I tried to talk about this perfume, that's what I said to other people. A little bit to mess with them, but it's the truth. It's sex in the forest. There, said it. Now, before you close this review, before you feel more uncomfortable, let me explain. When I try to explain it and give you images and give you an idea of understanding, so you don't just smell it and go, yes, classy and I like it, or too classy, I don't like it, a little bit on the nose. When you smell it, try to get this. It gives you this earthy feel, this vetiver, this wet grass feel, right? That's on the ground. That's what you have. That's the first thing that comes. Between that, you have the woody notes, and you have the spiciness with the orange, the flint with the orange. Forget the notes. That's what we have. It's the oranges that fell from the ground, roll in the mud. Somehow it's all over your clothes. Your clothes, when you wear this, feel like they're full of rain, mud, and orange peel around them. That's what you get. When I have this on me and the air hits, it has this dirty forest scent. A little bit of orange, dirty orange behind it. So to me, it's sex in the forest. And as crude as that might be, and if no other reviewer said it, I'm gonna say it. That's sexy. You don't believe me that it's sexy? Follow me here. Like I said, this perfume is classy, right? You wear nice clothes, you go to fancy restaurants, to a nice dinner, to have a nice red wine with your significant other, right? Classy. Well dressed, not for a teen. But the whole time, while you wear it, while it gives this classy scent, this mature scent, but the guy who knows who he is, he's not a teen. He wears nice clothes, he talks like a mature person. While this happens, this little dirty orange vibe with the wet grass creeps in. The whole time it's in the air. And then this duality happens where, yes, you're in a fancy situation, yes, you're dressed nicely, but the whole time the other person across you, talking to you, can't stop smelling it. It's unique, it's a little bit dirty. It's a situation where you're well dressed, well behaved, but the whole time you want to flip the table. It has this quiet anger in it. You have to wait. You're in the situation, you have to wait. You have to behave, you have to be your best self. You took time to get dressed really nice, but the sexiness creeps. The sexiness is all around. This muddy, dirty, wet grass orange is always there. And trust me, your other half, when you're in those type of situations, will be all over it. You don't trust me yet? Well, I could tell you go try, but it's expensive. I don't want you to pay money just to try something, so follow me a little bit more here. This perfume falls in this category. You give it to someone, smell it. Can pay or can be. That's how it goes, guys. Some people lack the imagination, lack the colors, lack the images. It's fine. But you wear it with the clothes, with the personality that matches it, with this situation that you should be in it. And then people smell it again. It's not the same perfume anymore. Because it lacked something that lacked you. It lacked you in that situation with the perfume. And now the perfume transcends into something different. And follow me here. You're wearing something that's earthy, that has this juicy orange, but the peel is full of mud and rain. The wood notes behind you, this cold air all around you, this forest type of vibe, right? But has this dirtiness about it. Say it's the flint, say it's the geranium, say whatever you want to say, it doesn't matter. What it gives you is this classy scent full of this dirty DNA around it. It is classy, it is dirty. And this duality makes it sexy. That's how it goes to another level. If you have a perfume that's sexy, that's what it is, it's a sexy perfume. It will not apologize for what it is, it's just a sexy scent, and then you have a scent that's only classy, and that's what it is, that's fine. But what would happen if you had a perfume that can do both of it? And it's in the air, and your other half is not sure what's happening, it's not sure what it is. Is it a classy scent? Is it something sexy? She will be attracted because of the subtle notions. Trust me, she will be attracted. How do I know? The perfect way to know about that. You take a sexy scent, you give it to your friends to smell it. They don't get it, they say nice. Your family, nice. Acquaintances, nice. They don't get it. They don't get it because it's not for them. This sex appeal that you give out in the air with your scent, it's not for them to understand. It's just chemical in the brain after all. You give it to your girlfriend to smell it. She doesn't get it, too mature. You wear it in those situations. See her look again. Tell me if it's not, if it's the same, right? But again, price-wise, it's up there. Should you try it? Absolutely. Should you give it a chance? Absolutely. You should definitely go to a store and try it. It's easily available. But do me this favor, and that's why I'm making those videos. Do me this favor. Don't just smell it. Don't just smell it and just get the basic information. It is a scent, but smell it and put yourself in those situations. Put yourself in this environment, this date night, this dinner, with those clothes. It is classy, but can you honestly tell me you don't feel the sexiness, the dirtiness, the grassiness, the woodiness? Are you gonna tell me you don't feel this blend would work amazing in those type of situations? Again, lack of imagination can be a bad thing. So why don't you try it under those circumstances? There's a reason why this perfume is my signature scent, why I love it. And it's not because of basic views. It's because when it comes to images, when it comes to situations, this does wonders. Now, for a quick comparison to EDP, EDP is the tamed brother, is more reserved, doesn't have this dirtiness into it, but I know a lot of people love it because of that. I'll review it another time, but just for the sake of comparison. Closing this review, and I'm sorry if it dragged on and if I had to use words like sex in the forest or wanting to flip the table in a fancy restaurant. It is not a charming scent. There's nothing cute about it. There's nothing bright color about it, like the club scents. It's very mature. It's a classy guy. It's a well-dressed guy. Sure, older gentlemen absolutely should wear this. Younger guys, do you like those things that I said? Do you feel you could be in those type of situations? Do you think your girlfriend, your significant other could enjoy this under those situations? Can you rock nice clothes? Do you have the confidence to wear this? Because you need to be this composed guy that knows that he is in a class situation, well dressed. But there is this sexiness. There is around it. How long it lasts? Well, in my skin it lasts definitely up to 7 hours. It projects really good. The most important thing is when I wear it, whoever is next to me goes, wow. It starts with a blast. And that's what I find the sexy part, is this blast of dirtiness and this orange. Trust me, you've never smelled something like that elsewhere. I know there's other perfumes that have the same vibe, but nothing can be as this. Trust me. And if you don't, even better. Guys, go to your local store, if you can, smell it, and tell me. Do you only get the classy stuff? Or do you see a little bit of duality in there? Do you see a little bit more into it? It's up to you. And I would love to hear your opinions. I would love to see your comments. If you like this video, subscribe. You can follow me. Guys, just have a nice 2021. That's all I care for. Have a nice 2021. Hope the best happen. And if they don't, we survive the worst. We can survive. But until then, take care. Stay safe. Have a good day, good night. Depending where you are, keep smelling good. And I'm gonna see you down the road. Guys, it was fun. Take care.